You are now
listening
to Black Sheep
Conversations.
Oh, it sounds interesting. Black Sheep Conversation.
But you were still cheating if you took them both back.
I ain't take them back.
Oh, yeah.
What? I was just chilling.
You probably don't know it, bro. It's gonna shock them, guys. Watch this. It's gonna shock them right here. I actually listen to Frank Sinatra.
I love hood movies, man. Like, they don't make a lot of good hood movies no more, which is, I guess, is kind of good and bad.
So that's when I jumped off the balcony, like on the side in the dark, so nobody saw me fall over there except for my homegirl.
Yo, what's good, my folksies?
Yay. What is up? What is up?
Don't breathe out your mouth, breathe out your nose.
Dog life. Ooh. I just got a puppy. I just got a lab, man. Like, it's been like a week now.
How's that going for you?
I'm loving him, man. Like, I'm loving my boy. His name is Zeus.
Like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba loving him or just loving him?
Like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it, yeah, loving him. Like, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
Pretty cool dog, man. He's real quiet, chill. You know what I'm saying? He only whine when he really needs some. You know, if he needs to go to the bathroom or whatever. But dogs are good. They're cool.
What made you want to get a dog?
Cause I just love having a companion. I like dogs. Like, I grew up with like 16 dogs, so I had to get another dog,
including yourself.
Woof woof.
Oh shoot, my bad. Right now, I was just flying. Nah, you're not.
Nah, man.
I don't think.
I mean, hey, man. Sometimes I be barking. Oh snap! You about to break your leg.
Oh man, but yeah, that's pretty dope, man. I like Zeus. He's pretty cool, pretty chill, pretty cute dog. You know, made me want to get a dog, but
he a big baby sometimes, so it's like
I don't think I want a dog.
You gotta watch out for that.
I mean,
freaking crying.
I agree. Dogs can be a lot of work, and it takes a lot of patience, just like, you know, raising a child would be. But as long as you love it, you know, then it'll be like, you know, easier. It'll be easier for you.
Yeah, because you know that love can come with a lot of patience. So you know you'll be able to push through it. For all my people thinking about getting a dog or even a cat. Cats really don't need you though. But anyway, enough about my pet life. Today, man, I think
I mean, you was telling me about something that happened at your job that you want to get off your chest, you know.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I was that's what I was thinking about. So, all right. I guess what I want to touch bases on, like something I want to talk about is like opinions. Like being able to state your opinion and not being afraid, you know, to speak, you know, about what's on your mind. That's just something I want to talk about today, because I know a lot of times, like when people are at jobs, they feel like they have to like suck up to their boss, and they can't, you know, if their boss is doing something that they don't like, they feel like they can't talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or people tell them not to say anything because, you know, hey man, don't say nothing. You know, just let it ride. And I'm like, nah, man.
Sometimes you got to speak up for yourself when you feel the need to, especially in situations where that you feel are morally, you know, unethical and wrong.
Yeah. So I am a rebel, but like I was telling you one time, like I'm a rebel only when it comes down to like standing up for something that I know is right, or you know, pushing past something that I know is like, you know, bringing forth something that I know is wrong. Like that's the only time I'm a rebel. I'm not a rebel just for the sake of like just to rebel against whatever. Like my rebellion is justified. So with that said, it was rain. It's a very rainy day here in Valdosta, Georgia, man. It's a very rainy day.
Yeah,
and the area I'm working in at the store I'm at.
Wait.
What's up?
It's very rainy.
Like, it's very rainy. But the store I work at, I work out kind of outside, inside. But there's like a certain areas where you're like exposed to like rainfall. So there was an area where there was like this tarp or whatever, and like one of my managers wanted me to fix it. So I'm like, okay, I'll fix it. So I started fixing on it, and then it's like the rain was already. It was just lightly coming down. It was like a little mist. It wasn't bad. And I'm like, yo, I'll get in a mist. I don't care about that. But if you got to work for like 3 or 4 hours, you're not trying to be soggy for those 3 or 4 hours walking through a store. You know what I'm saying? Straight up soggy.
Yeah, I hate just getting wet in general. Like, I remember one time, sorry, I just gotta say this.
Go ahead.
But I was going to class at VSU, and
yeah,
like, it was raining super, super hard that one day. Like, it was raining like Thanos. I haven't even seen Marvel, bro.
Oh, snap. Yeah, he had some never mind, I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, that's a fire
But
reference.
it was at a god like shower.
It's a god shower.
But
Gotta see like my boy Kelly.
and I went to class that day, and I decided to never do that ever again because I was sitting in class uncomfortable.
Were you like all the way
Like,
soggy?
Yeah, bro, I was soaked. It
Like
was
when you move, you hear this.
like, yeah, it was that
Oh, that's bad.
it was that super soaker rain.
No, you can't
Super-
say it like that.
No, bro, it was that super soaker rain. Square day up, bro.
Oh, screw they up.
It was that super soaker rain. So
Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel where you're coming from when you say you don't want to be out there caught out in that mist or caught out in that.
And that downpour, man.
And
Like,
it wasn't super soaker raining today.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
So really, you needed to man up, honestly, bro.
Man, bump that. But anyway, man, because I had to be on a ladder, bro.
Oh, that's safety. Yeah. I
Who
got
trying
you.
to be on a ladder, a metal ladder? I don't care if it had like little strips of grip on it, but who trying to be on a
It
metal
was,
ladder?
And it was kind of lightning today too.
It was.
So that, it lightened like.
They wouldn't care, bro. If I would have got
2 or
off, they
3
would have
times.
just put somebody else out there, did the same. They would have told them to do the same thing. Hey, we need you to get on that ladder. It's raining. Oh yeah, I know. It's just a miss. You'll be okay. They're not gonna tell them what happened to the last guy. But that crap, man. So, all right, and let me add on too with this tarp situation. This is still on the fact of putting my opinion in there to like the boss or whatever. So I had told one of the bosses, I was like, hey, I don't feel comfortable putting this tarp up because I'm just like, all this rain. We're trying to put it up to protect, the area from rainwater, but the rainwater is going onto this tarp and it's weighing it down and it keeps popping loose. That's why I'm up here trying to fix it now. So I'm like, what happens when the customer's walking up under here? One of these like straps pop off, and this water like clashes down on somebody and they fall on equipment because it was like it's bikes around the area. So I'm like, they fall and they hurt themselves on a bike, and they're like, oh, that's not our fault. It's not our problem. It's the weather. And I'm like, but we put the tarp up there, which led to them getting knocked down by water that was building up on top of the tarp, which led to their injury. So I'm like, how is that? That's still kind of our fault. Like, you can say all day it's the weather that did it to her or him, but that's still on us because we the ones put the freaking tarp up there. And what I feel is the incorrect way. I don't feel like we should have put it up there like that. Well, they should have put it there. Like, it keeps popping loose, bro. Like, every time it rains, the straps pop loose, and thank God no one's ever right there. But there was a lady that works in the area with me, and she was like, don't argue with them. Don't argue with the managers. If they tell you to do something, just do it. And I was like, no. Like, and I told her, I was like, they're not going to go in the rain. Why you think they got me doing it? They're not going to do that. A lot of the hard jobs or the jobs that are just, like, crappy, they ask us to do it. And, like, they're capable of doing they're capable of doing things also. Like,
I mean, that's the perks of being a manager, just to tell people, to boss people around.
I mean, yeah, but in the right way, because you're supposed to be a good leader, and if you're gonna lead people, you gotta lead people in the correct way, not in the wrong way. And versus if I was a manager, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have been like, hey man, go get in that rainwater, go get sick, or go risk yourself on that ladder, standing on the ladder in the rain, go risk yourself. I wouldn't have did that. I would have like, when that rain slack up, then go try to do it. If it's like a little misty, if it's really light, try to do it then. But if it's like a lot of rain coming down or it's a little too much for you, don't do that. Like, the whole time out there, rain all in my eyes, my jacket was soaked, bro. I'm like, my watch started malfunctioning because I forgot to take my watch out, but like I had water malfunction, like making my watch malfunction. Like, bro, I was soaked, but I was like trying to make it happen, but I was like, nah, I can't do this no more. So I just stopped and I went on my lunch. Like, I put a couple straps up, and it was looking ugly, but they said put it up. They didn't say how good to put it up, but I put it up, and I left. Like, bottom line.
I mean, yeah. I understand that for sure. Like, safety is number one for sure. So
Yeah, and you got to state your opinion on your safety. I don't care who's the leader of you. If you don't feel safe, say how you feel.
yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Like, what's some situation where you feel like you had like stand up for your opinion on something, and like just because somebody's position, like you didn't like a person's position or like a person's status toward in your life. Like, is there a time when you had to like state your opinion and like stand behind it really strong when others told, or even when in a place where others wouldn't have?
Honestly,
I know you done had some moments, man. I know you need to get buck on somebody. Somebody be like, "Nah, man, don't say nothing, Eric, man, don't say nothing." You be like, "Man, bump that. Nah, this ain't gonna stand, bro."
I mean, there was a situation in high school where, me and some of my classmates, we asked, could we go to the library?
Okay.
And
We heard that. He said library.
the substitute teacher, I'm from the South, bro. Don't disrespect me.
What
I'll
you
come
gonna
out of
do,
pocket.
bro. Do something then.
I'll come out of pocket over here, bro.
Oh no, what you got in your pockets? What you got in your pockets?
Only God knows. But we asked to go to the library.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. So, I mean, we went, and when we came back, she was like, I'm finna write y'all up for going to the library.
What?
And we were like, we asked you, and you said, yeah. Like, she was like, I don't know what she said, but she was a substitute teacher, so I don't even know, like, if she knew what she was doing. But, like, it was just, I had this out. I mean, I was talking like, hey, man, this isn't right. Like, you can't write us up for this. Like, we didn't do anything wrong. We asked you, like, straight up, could we go to the library? You said yes. We went to the library. We didn't do anything bad while we were there. We were just looking at books, whatever. I can't even remember exactly what we did, but I know we did look at books. But, and we got back. She was like, I didn't tell you all to go to the library. I don't know. It was a weird situation. Did
she really write y'all up?
No, she didn't. She didn't. Yeah, she didn't. Because I never been written up. And, yeah. I would have remembered if she wrote us up, because I would remember that. Because I never been written up. So, yeah, that was the situation that, I can think of off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there are more.
So you never got written up at all?
I've never went. Only time I went to ISS was because I didn't have my ID on, because, like, we all had to have our IDs on.
Yeah.
And I just so happened to, forget mine at home that unlucky day, and I ran into the principal, like, around the corner, and he was like,
Where's your ID?
Where's your ID? I was like, I looked at it at home. He was like, all right, go to ISS.
Dang. Cold cut.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Yep. Mr. Bolin.
Mr. Boat. That name sound familiar.
You remember him, bro.
Tall, lanky looking.
He was our principal in high school.
He seemed kind of cool though sometimes.
He wasn't cool that day. He pulled my card for real, because I didn't have my card. So I'm gonna pull his card next.
Miss
time.
Harvey was like strict. She was strict as crap, boy. She was strict.
Yeah, I personally couldn't stand her.
Like they call it. Some people call her Big Bird for some reason.
Because she was.
You
shouldn't have to wonder what reason they call her that. Look at her, bro.
She wasn't fast. She just was like a
exactly.
tall woman with blonde hair. Like.
Exactly, Big Bird, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Dang,
she's big. I mean, she wasn't like fat enough, but she was tall and she had blonde hair, and she kind of looked like a bird in the face. Honestly.
Ooh, you know what?
I don't care. I don't like that lady, bro. I'll never like her. Forget her. I couldn't stand her.
Dang, man.
But anyways,
bro, it's like
I'm just being real, y'all.
Oh, I feel you, man. Like,
sorry.
Speaking of like school days, man. Like, bro, it's like you could never state your opinion to a teacher, bro. You could nobody I guess it's just in adults.
I mean, certain teachers were cool. They would like listen and be open to.
You remember Mr. Birdman?
Mr. Who?
Did you ever know Mr. Birdman? Birdman.
No, I don't.
Mr. Birdman. Yo, shout out to Mr. Birdman. Bro.
Shout out to my cousin, Mr. Birdman.
Like, Mr. Birdman is cool.
Nah, it's not my
If
cousin.
he ever hears this podcast, like, Mr. Birdman, he was a cool guy, man.
Mr. Birdman, come through and smoke one with us.